looks like it's coming down to a mentoring process where you really pull the employees into the system and they have a way to really buy in and to own the system. Can you tell me more about that?
As we have a dozen employees that are really increasing their skills, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, 4 dozen employees, we have to have some structure in place to actually manage really the matriculation of those skills. So we do offer certifications. We offer a transactional and manufacturing green belt. We also offer a transactional and manufacturing lean master certification. And so those are prominently displayed on our website. You can go more there to read the specific details. Part of the mentoring that we do this much different that we've changed over the years is we really scale down the total hours in training and really put it more of a learn-do format. So for example, if we're learning a tool, again, like SMED or Kanban, we're even looking at run strategies and the statistics of a runner, repeater, stranger analysis, we're going to actually put your students in a class for a couple of hours. We're going to put them in a simulation, and then right after that workshop is done, hit the floor and actually get Kaizen done. So we're going to work upstairs in their minds, but we're also going to work on your shop floor to get things done. And what we found is that when learners are able to actually apply that on the shop floor, the understanding and knowledge transfer obviously grows exponentially.
So you go directly from the training environment down to the floor immediately where they can practice what they've actually learned and see how it unfolds.
Yes, we do. The other thing that we do within mentoring that's very unique to TGG is that we tell you where we're going to go. We don't hold anything back from a strategic standpoint. So the Shingo model is really what we align ourselves to. I've written a lot of maturity models. I've read a lot of other models, Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 100 companies, and the best one that I've seen is the Shingo Prize. The reason that I'm passionate about this model is because it's linked to principles, and those principles are never going to change. Just to give you one example is insist on direct observation. That's a principle within the model, and it doesn't matter if it's this year or next year or 10 years from now, that will be true from a Lean Six Sigma standpoint. But the difference with us is we're going to show you our model. We're going to make a plan for you this long term, and we just recently displaced a consultant because the client said he kept on wanting to do death by Kaizen. One more Kaizen, one more Kaizen. He would never really tell the client where they were going, and the only thing he really cared about was what's the date that I come back. And that really is obviously a very, very poor state to be in.
Well, I would say so. So you're in a position of actually encouraging the employees, actually giving them a classroom experience followed by the actual application and implementation. The bottom line is always execution, and the challenge is always with implementation, and you take care of all of that.
It is. I'll tell you one other story. We were doing some work out west, had a very, very quiet woman in the back of the class, very, very shy, hadn't even said 10 words, and through the training and mentoring that we'd done, we were able to actually pull her up, and within really a year, she was literally standing in front of the class, leading the Kaizen team, doing the training, and the rewards of that from a professional standpoint really are hard to express. Life-changing experience, all because we were able to tap and pull those internal resources forward.